So our first visitor, I remember when we asked Lupe table topics, and her most favorite thing to do was to spend time with her family, just hanging out at home with her husband and her children, just kind of doing what you do as a family. So I really remember that about you. And I said, well, she didn't bring an introduction. I do remember how much you enjoy being with your family. So, but Lupe will be delivering her icebreaker today, following her husband Gustavo's footsteps. Lupe joined Toastmasters 2 months ago and is ready to begin her journey in public speaking. It was one of the first people to pay for her dues for next time, as a matter of fact. Lupe is a Spanish teacher and a health coach. She joined Toastmasters to become a better speaker and a better leader. Being a better public speaker and leader will help Lupe in her career. Lupe has been in the USA for 24 years. She came to the United States as an immigrant. Coming as an immigrant was not easy. She was faced with many challenges during her journey from Mexico to the United States of America. But she was excited to do it because it was better for a better future and to be together with her whole family again. Lupe's speech title is Crossing the Border for a Better Life, and her speech is 6 to 9 minutes. So welcome, Lupe. You have a sheet of paper on your table, just you can turn it over now.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Be ready because you're about to hear my English accent. Having this accent will tell you that English is not my first language and that I am from a different country. My name is Maria Duran, but I go by Lupe, and I'm original from Mexico. I've been here in the U.S. for about 24 years, so USA is pretty much my home. And I am married to Gustavo Rodea, and I had 2 beautiful boys, Anthony, who is 11 years old, and my baby, who is 16 months. My life in the U.S. started 24 years ago when my mother bravely brought 4 of her children over to the border from Mexico to the United States. My journey to the USA began when I was 12 years old, when my mother sat and asked us if we want to live in the United States. And I immediately replied yes, because I wanted to be with my father, who was already in America. My mother explained to us how hard the decision was to make, but it was today or never. She explained to us that we were going to have a better life, a better future, and we weren't going to be hungry again. That we were going to have the opportunity to go to school, learn English, and eventually have a career. But the best of all, we were going to be together with my father. I was scared, but I was excited for this new journey. The day came. It was silent and dark night. There were many tears when we say goodbye to my grandmothers. We left with nothing, just a little money, personal documents, and cheese sandwiches for the trip. It was a long ride from the border, from my state to the border. When we approached to the border, we stayed in this creepy motel where we had to wait for the right time to cross the border. There was a lot of tents, a lot of bad energy. Everybody was whispering. When we finally heard, es tiempo, vámonos, it is time, let's go. We were scared, especially my mother. My sister and I were with my mom all the time. My brothers were with my cousin. As we approached to the borderline, I saw this tall metal wall that we were about to climb. As we were climbing, was other people climbing too. We looked like creatures being chased by hunters. And then everybody, we heard people screaming. They were saying, "La migra, ice, ice." Of course, everybody got scared. And then we heard, "No, it is not ice, they're thieves." We were still scared. As we all jumped, my mother dropped her handbag. And there was this young boy carrying this big knife in his hand. He was approaching to us. He grabbed my mom's bag and said, man, you drop your bag. At the same time, I grabbed it from his hand without even thinking how dangerous that could be. Thank goodness he left us alone and he ran to a different group of people. We felt so relieved. Then we took off immediately. We started walking as fast as we could because that's how it was indicated to us. Thank God we didn't have to walk a lot. We only walked just a few blocks. Then there was a taxi waiting for us. The taxi took us to the hotel. Then later on my brothers and my cousin arrived. We felt safe and relieved. That night we prayed to God that we were all safe and that we had made it so far. The next day, we continue our journey to California. My cousin's brother came to pick us up. He was a very nice guy. In fact, he taught me some of the English words for the first time, like how to say my name and some greetings. We arrived to California safe. In California, I tried cheese pizza for the very first time. I enjoyed that pizza, every single bite. It was so delicious. But guess what? I should have never eaten that pizza. Because pizza became my weakness now. We stayed in California for about a month. Then the next journey was Texas. In Texas, my father was gonna wait for us. He was gonna meet us there. He was coming from North Carolina. So we took a flight, we flew. It was my first time flying. It was exciting and it was scary too. We arrived to Texas safe. There was my father, of course. So we ran to him, we hugged him. There was so many tears of happiness. We stayed in Texas for another month. Then we continue our journey and final destination to North Carolina. To be exact, Duplin County. So when we arrived to North Carolina, we cried. But not because we were afraid, not because of our emotional feelings. We cried because we want to go back to Mexico, California, or Texas, but not North Carolina. But we stayed, and I'm still here. For an immigrant, it is never easy to come to USA. The anguish of leaving the mother country, all the difficulties, challenges, dangers, and risking your life in front of that metal, tall wall. So many tears, so many memories left behind, but with so many hopes for this mother, my mother. My mother took the courage and brought us all here for a better life.